#1 in Idaho. This is KTVB, Idaho's News Channel 7. The news at 10 starts now.
1 week from today, a young Idaho cancer survivor will testify on Capitol Hill in support of a proposed law designed to seek out and eradicate cancer causes. Alongside 21-year-old Trevor Schaefer will be arguably the country's most famous cancer activist. News Channel 7's Nisha Gupta joins us with more on this.
Mark, Erin Brockovich was a legal assistant who helped successfully sue a California company that was polluting a community's water supply. Her work in the early 90s became the subject of a movie and propelled her to stardom. Now she's an activist and fights to keep toxins out of the environment. One of her latest projects will be to support Trevor Schaefer and the legislation named after him called Trevor's Law. Trevor Schaefer and Erin Brockovich. His experience inspired legislation.
When I was 13, I was diagnosed with brain cancer.
Her experience inspired a box office hit.
Why are there medical records and blood samples in real estate files?
Both have a common goal: to provide relief to communities that have abnormally high cases of disease. And next week, they'll testify in front of the Senate Environmental and Public Works Committee.
I want them to know how hard it is to go through cancer as a child, when you should be outside playing with friends, learning how to ride bikes, not focusing on fighting for your life in a hospital bed.
The bill is co-sponsored by Senator Mike Crapo and California's Senator Barbara Boxer. It allows federal investigators to look for sources of illness like environmental pollutants and toxic substances. Its passage is important to Schaefer, who grew up in Valley County and believes toxins in the environment caused his brain cancer. In 2009, his family hired a team of cancer researchers to take samples of their surroundings. He's now cancer-free, but he and his mom, Charlie Smith, have spent years lobbying for legislation. And now Trevor's Law is going to make its debut.
It has been a long road, and this shows that it was well worth it. Hopefully, we'll save a lot of children's lives through this bill.
And they're hopeful their bill will be backed by the star power of Erin Brockovich.
For her to want to jump on board with us and do what's right for our future and for our children is fantastic.
I think she's going to be very, very helpful in helping to get this bill to move forward.
And Trevor Schaefer is testifying next Tuesday morning on his not-for-profit website. He's collecting signatures to present to those senators. If you would like to learn more about his petition, we have a link to his website on ktvb.com. Mark.
Nishi, thanks. Now, we should mention that in 2009, the state epidemiologist said statewide statistics for brain cancer from 2002 to 2006 showed there was not a significant difference between Valley County and the rest of Idaho or the country for that matter.